If you want to see what I got from Clionadh Cosmetics, then keep watching. Let's get this out of the way. If you like the content on this channel, please consider subscribing. And if you like the content on this video specifically, please give it a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. It's Hélène with another video, and today I am talking Clionadh Cosmetics. I am super happy I decided to bite the bullet and place my first order, and that was in the month of October. And I got one highlighter and a Harvest Moon collection of singles. So the whole bit looks like this. And it came very well packed. Now, I just have to talk about one little victim here. This highlighter is a 3-color highlighter called Sorbet or Sorbet. And you'll see that it has 3 distinct colors. And you'll also see that there's a crack up here. So I have repressed it mildly with alcohol, and I did not do the whole smashing of the powder and blending and repressing, because the whole point of buying this highlighter was to have access to the 3 distinct colors. And so now my access to the lime green has been compromised because of it falling flat out of the pan as I was trying to show the pan for a picture. And so I'm really bummed about that, but luckily it did not fall on the floor. It fell right on my wooden seat here that I use for filming, and I was able to save 90+% of it, and I just repressed it, which means it's going to take a while for it to be good and ready, but I think I'll still be able to swatch it for you. Hopefully I'll be able to catch enough of the lime green. The nice thing about the Sorbet highlighter is that you can dip your finger specifically in a given spot to get a specific color. The other ones that I have are 11 shades. Now I'm a little nervous, so I'm just going to do this at quite the angle. The 11 shades that are in the Harvest Moon collection. That one I believe came out September, October, but it's fairly new. There are 5 mattes in here, a couple of metallics, and then some duochrome. So what I thought I would do, since this is a Canadian indie brand, is that I would do some swatches for you so that you can see what the colors are like, and then we can talk about them. So I made sure I wore short sleeves, so I will do swatches right here. And again, we will talk about them. So I have the shades, I believe, in the order that they are presented online. And I will have to look at the color names. So the first one that I have here is Chamomile. Just swatch Chamomile. It's a nice kind of a beigey shimmer. Hard to tell. And I will swatch Sorbet last, assuming that I remember, so that I can let it dry a little bit. So that's looking okay. So that is Chamomile. It's very shimmery, soft shadow. I could see that as a transformer shade. Just swatch it one more time here. I could see it as a transformer shade for other shades. It's very, very light and sparkly. I'll show you what it looks like in the pan. Here it is in the pan. Very nice color. It has a little bit of a kind of a gold to light pink iridescence. It's a very flattering color. The next one I have is Mace. It's the only one I seem to remember the name of, just because it's such a bright yellow, and I have such an affinity to yellow. If you want to see my search for a great yellow, you might want to take a look at my video, Green with Envy for the Perfect Yellow. I cover my search for a perfect yellow. Oh, it's got a tackiness to it. That's kind of neat. Just gonna build it up Just gonna build it up a little bit more. That's a neat color. That's very yellow. I like it. Neat. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Okay, next up we have Parchments, which is one of those nice kind of a muddy neutral mattes that we all usually need in some way, shape, or form as a transition. So let's swatch that one. Oh, it's more powdery than Mace, or either that or I went harder in the pan for some reason. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm swatching in a reasonable way for you. Okay, this is a matte that really shows a lot of texture, so if you don't want to show a lot of texture on your eye, this might not be a matte that you would appreciate all that much. But it really goes well with Mace, doesn't it? Parchment. So there's 3 so far. So far, these are really nice complementary colors. Even those 3, you could do a look right there. Next one, we have a darker brown called Toasty. Right there. And I'll swatch it while it's still in my fingers because I think that's probably the best way of doing it. And this one has a little bit more red in it. The other one, Parchment, has more of a yellow undertone. This one has more of a red undertone. So there's Toasty. So you can see the difference between it and Parchment. I like that color. It's really, really nice. Next one up is a metallic. It is called Carrot. That I'm expecting is going to be nice as a swatch. I'm just going to see where I'm going to put it, like right there. Okay. Trying to get better at swatching, folks. I'm really trying. That one did not take much effort at all. The first swipe, it looked pretty good. So there is Carrot. I could see how, gosh, this one and this one would look so good together. So nice. And it really, I mean, it pulls a little bit more to the bronze than to the gold, but I don't think that Carrot is a bad name for it. And I missed one. Sorry, guys. I think I wanted to go, look at my finger. Look at this. That is beautiful. I think I wanted to go straight to Carrot. Must be my thing for yellows. So this now is Rune. So that's the one I skipped, so let's go right to it. And it's not like it's an ugly color, so I don't know what my problem was. Okay, so let's just see where I'm going to swatch it to. Let's do this. It feels a lot more densely packed than Carrot. Oh! Oh! Oh, 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 oh. This is such a nice color. Why did I skip over that one? Look at this greeny gold. I hope it's coming through on camera. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, so far, all the colors are really flattering. That is beautiful. Next up, we have another matte. I think it's called Melon. No, sorry. Kind of the same idea. It's called Gourd. And we are going to do Gourd here. I'm just going to see where I'm going to swatch. I think right here. Okay. Okay, that one's not as powdery as some of the other mattes here. You can see why I thought Melon, though. There's a little bit of a cantaloupe look to it. Let me just get closer to the camera. So a definite melon color compared to the other ones, but they all really look good together. Let me just put a little bit more. I just put a little bit more next to Ruin so that we can get a better look at those. Super, super, super colors so far. All right, we have another, I think this one's a shimmer, and it is called Honey Crisp. Oh, and by the way, all of these shadows are good for face, eyes, and lips by what I can see. Let me just see if Poinsettia, yep. So even the metallics, the metallic red, it seems like they are good for eyes, lips, and cheeks. So that is exciting. So now I'm going into, like I said, Honey Crisp. And very pretty, pretty color. Oh wow, just one swipe. That was easy. That was really easy. So very much going away from the kind of fall colors. I really like that one. Okay. It's nice. It kind of adds a level of variety to this set. So let's go to the next one, which is perfect for this time of year. It's called Poinsettia, another metallic. And this one I was really drawn to in this whole set. Looks like a duochrome actually. Looks like it pulls to the orange, like burgundy orange. It was quite a while for this order to get to me, so I don't remember the colors as much as when I ordered them. There's Poinsettia. I don't think this swatch is doing it justice somehow. Let me just try one more time. It looks better on my finger, but I'm just gonna try one more swipe with this. I don't know, it's not picking up. Oh, maybe it is now. Just didn't seem to be picking up, so oh yeah. Okay, 2 swipe for the swatches here. Oh, you know what? No, after the first swipe, it gets patchy right away. Hang on. Let's just go with one swipe without going back and forth. Maybe I'm not applying it the best way. I want this color to work because it's beautiful. Yeah, one swipe works better. There we go. You get a better view of the color. Yeah, you don't want to go 2 directions with this one. You only want to go one direction. I think I was making a mistake going back and forth. So something to know about Poinsettia. It's a little bit finicky compared to the other colors. But again, look at that finger. Oh, beautiful. Apparently I just want to swatch with my ring finger. All right, moving on. We have 2 more to go, so not too many. Raspberry Fudge is the next one. Very nice purple, and purple and yellow would go really well together. It's too bad they're so far apart for this swatch. Oh, not good at all. I'll just show you my first run at it. It just did not pick up whatsoever. That was pretty shitty. Pardon my language, but it was. Okay, there we go. Second swipe. I have some lotion on my arm, and maybe the mat just did not like the lotion. That could be what's going on, actually, with a few of these. That's what I get for filming with a very clean arm with fresh lotion on. There we go. I think that's a much better representation of the color. It's very soft. It feels very silky. So I'm not upset about it at all. And I can already see like this raspberry one with Rune. This one, I can just see those 2 colors. I can just see a look with it. I'm excited. We only have one left, which is probably a color that a lot of people will like because it's that duochrome green, green-blue, burgundy brown shift. You can see it shift here. So that is the last one I'm going to swatch until I get to the highlighters, because we're going to do those too. Okay. Hopefully you can see the shift on here. Oh yeah, you can see the duochrome in it. But there are a couple that are shifting nicely as I'm moving my arm. Okay, so those are the swatches for the Harvest Moon collection. And on my other arm, I'm going to do the Sorbet. gingerly so I don't mess it up any further. So just a reminder, this is the sorbet. And I will see if I can get, I'm going to see if I can get that green. It's going to be a bit of a tough go. I'm going to be nervous now every time I use this highlighter because I won't be able to put it up sideways. I'm really not happy that it broke. It just fell right out of the pan. It was just frustrating. I guess maybe it wasn't dry when it was shipped or something. Here we go. Here is sorbet, and I think you can see some of the green there. The green is mixed a little bit with the peach, but I think the green reflex shows reasonably well, and I think it would pair well with some of the shades that we just saw from Harvest Moon, which is why I picked up that highlighter specifically. It was 3 colors that I thought would pair well with these guys. So yeah, I think you can see a little bit of the lime green, can you? I hope so. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which is, there's a really peachy color. So you're gonna go right into the peach, very peach. Again, can serve as an eye color specifically, or a cheek highlight. So there's the peach. I think you can see the difference between the peach and the greenish peach. And finally, there is the pink, or kind of pinky purple. Who am I kidding? It's mostly purple. Very purple. Like, they're all mixed together, right? So you're gonna pick up some of the other color, but it's primarily, I think now we can really see the 3 colors. Let's see if I can go further away. Here we go. I'm definitely going to wear this one on the eye, and as much as I can, if I can pick up. Well, with a smaller makeup brush, I can get more into the green areas than I could with my finger. Obviously, my finger's a lot bigger. But yeah, these colors, these highlighters, I think it's a really good start. Oh, there we go. We see the green a bit more. I think it's a very good start to trying out Clionadh and get a feel for their product. I know that Angelica Nyqvist is a big fan, as are a couple of other YouTubers that I enjoy watching looks from. So I'm really excited to be supporting this Canadian brand. And oh, by the way, this is the Sorbet Light. I didn't mention that, but this is the Sorbet Light. Really good products so far. I'm really happy with how they swatched. I'm looking forward to trying them on the eye, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about how they came packaged. So each one of these singles came in a plastic container, and in the plastic container there was a little bit of foam to keep it nice and secure, and also a cover to the shadow to make sure that the shadow did not break or move around. So each one of the shadows came in this, and then the sorbet came in its own correct size envelope for the product, and with bubble wrap inside, with tissue paper around the highlighter into that envelope, and then bubble wrap over top. So when I got to the post office, I was kind of confused about seeing this little box and thought, how well are they packaged? How did it survive? And the product filled the whole box. There were a couple of sprinkles in there with a very nice note with the packing slip. I thought that was really cool. And when I opened it, it was very, very clear the amount of care and attention that went into packing this little box, and I really appreciate it. I was annoyed at first with how long it took for it to get shipped, how long the shipping took, but Canada Post right now in Canada is having a strike. So the services are delayed. It's kind of a rolling strike, so the services are delayed. So part of the delay had to do with the situation with the Postal Service, but about half the delay had to do with getting this shipped to begin with. But again, this is an indie brand. They make all of their products in-house. By what I understand, it is handmade, hand-pressed. I mean, you can't consider that like the likes of an Urban Decay or a Tarte or a Smashbox or any of that. So anyway, I'm very happy with trying this collection, and I am eyeing their whole metallics line, but I'm not buying anything for quite a while, and as far as new makeup, so I am going to thoroughly enjoy this one. I think they're all colors that I will like. I like the fact that there are kind of some neutral brown colors and also some softer pink options. I think I can play around with this quite a bit. So I'm really excited. I hope you enjoyed seeing this kind of introduction of a new brand here on the HMM Makeup channel. I am looking forward to bringing you some looks with these eyeshadows. If you have some specific requests, please leave them in the comments. Or if you have this Harvest Moon set and you have a preference on which shadows you use and how, I would love to hear. And other than that, I will say thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it very much. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.